Doom, 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 doom.
And the strap around your ankle.
Percolate, first boot on, do it, no time to wait. Make it work with your wet t-shirt. Bitch, you gotta shake it till your calf muscle hurt. Say the heels on your feet, the strap around your ankle. Call that bitch Bojangles. Juice it like fruit or a douche like Goop would be. Loose and get loose on the goose for real.
Ride off, get your ass a table dance. If you got TND and bring a friend. Ho, shake your ass to the song in. If you ain't with it, well, go on then. We ain't no boys, we grown then. You ain't gon' dance, well, don't then. Why you wanna waste a nigga song then? See your ass down doing nothing.
On the floor wide open. Eat so much they call up in the ocean. Like a 18-wheeler. That whole fine, but this whole killer.
She's soaking wet. Soaking wet.
Shake it like a salt shake.
Shake it like a salt shaker.
Shake it like a salt shake.
Shake it like a salt shaker.
Shout it, put your hands on it. Bounce that ass up and down, make a nigga wait. Face the wall, shout it, put your hands on it. Bounce that ass up and down, make a nigga wait. Roll that ass round around like a motherfucking wheel. Shake that shit, this ain't no motherfucking drill. Roll that ass round around like a motherfucking wheel. Shake that shit, this ain't no motherfucking drill. Get drunk with it, get loose with it. Like Show said, let Bruce hit it. Get drunk with it, get loose with it. Like Show said, let Bruce hit it.
Table dance. Woo. Okay. Woo. Okay. Whew. Sorry. Whew, we had some technical difficulties, y'all. Hey. Whew. It is your girl. Once again, I am P. Flaco the Gangster. I had to shake it out a little bit. I love me some booty music. And I just felt like we should start today's off with a little a little dance break, if you will. So, I hope you got up and was feeling the shaking. There's a lot of booty going on. If you looking at me right now, you looking kind of slim. That's because a bitch been working out. So, shout out to the gym, my niggas. Get that in your life. Let me get a sip of coffee, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll be right into what we usually do, this thing called Flaco's View. How you doing? Okay. So, as you know, we in and we out, and we in and we out. So I got my little topics. We're gonna hit it and quit it, and that's how we get it in. First of all, what is Flaco's View? Flaco's View is just a little time out the week, every week, that I spend with my family, my friends, and my followers. This is a way for you to get in touch with me, and I can get in touch with you. I talk about what's going on in the world just from my perspective. And, maybe 20, 30 minutes, we in and we out. This particular show is going to be the You Can't Touch This episode. Now, what I mean by you can't touch this is that the topics we're going to talk about are just different things that people, really shouldn't try to be on, or you can't touch this, or it's just a hot it's a hot topic. So we're gonna jump right into our announcements, and then we'll go through our topics. We'll do our wrap up and classifieds, and then we'll go on to having a beautiful day. So first, for Flaco announcements, I am looking for features. I'm a rapper, singer, expressionist type of person. So if you're looking for someone to do ad libs or background vocals or hooks or verses or whatever the case may be, get at me, please email me at pflaco@live.com, and I will make sure that I put the fancy links on the bottom and or at the end, but you need to stay to the end to get the links. Um, Again, another announcement, watching to the end of the video. I mean, honestly, it's only maybe 15, 20 minutes. It's a little laughter, a little crying, and then we kind of get it on. So if you can make it 20 minutes, if you got 20 minutes and you press play and you stay to the end, I guarantee you will find a topic that you like. And, I usually slide in new music and stuff like that at the end. So if you are a fan of my music, you do want to go ahead and try to stay as long as you can so you can get the full effect of what we're doing here. Now, topic number 1 for the You Can't Touch This episode, I want to talk about the 2015 man. Now, first of all, I love guys, I love men, I love all people, but fellas, I love you, and the struggle is real, and I'm trying to, put this out there so we could try to get it together. I don't know if it's going to work, but the 2015 man, I've ran into 2 different types. Now, your first type, the one who has a job or a car, the one who's paid and, that sort of thing, he's a little full of it in 2015. The new man in 2015, if he got a job and a car and a house and things, he might want you to pay for dinner. He might want you to, call him and send him a lot of good morning text messages, and, all that's fine. I'm not saying that it's a problem as far as giving love as long as it's being reciprocated. But the 2015 man, he's just a little sensitive. He's just a little sensitive. He really, really wants his love and his attention. He needs to feel, special and appreciated, and, that's hard for an old-fashioned woman who's used to the role reversal as far as a woman being a woman and a man being a man. Now it's kind of like everybody's everything, and it goes both ways, and I don't know. But on a positive note, the 2015 man that's paid, the first type, he's very stylish. He dresses nice. He's generally very clean. His home is clean. His car is immaculate. He's a good brother. He's just really finicky. He could be a little needy and, just a little sensitive about him feelings. He cares about him feelings. Now, type number 2 for the 2015 man. This is your broken, hungry nigga. This man ain't got no job, ain't about to get no job. May have a whole bunch of kids or might not have any, but what was most important about that particular type of man is he has no aspirations or ambitions to be no more than, the hood rich street nigga, the rapper with no talent, if you will. He is broke and he is hungry, and he probably lives with you because that's the only man you can get, because the type 2 man is too motherfucking needy. And you got too much going on, trying to take care of your kids and pay your bills, where you don't got time to get attention to the paid brother. So it's the broke nigga that sleeps at the crib. And I understand that, ladies. I understand. But that's where we are with the 2 types of men. Now, topic number 2 is going to be the 2015 woman. And there are 2 types of 2015 women. And I'm being broad in general. I get that there's different types of people, but just from what I've encountered, this is where we are as people in 2015. So the 2015 woman type number 1, she is very independent and she is very strong. Now, that's a positive thing. I think as women, we've had to become stronger because we had to fill different shoes or wear different hats as far as becoming a provider, the nurturer, the caregiver, the one who handles all the business. Plus we got jobs and careers and stuff that we want to do in our lives. And, we're doing a lot more. We're spreading ourselves really thin. So we've had to become more independent and thusly very strong. However, the 2015 strong woman can also be an enabler. Now, when I say that, I mean that she will try to find a man that's a project man, your type 2 of the 2015 guy, and she'll try to, get him a resume together. She will try to, find him a job, get him a car, and get him on his feet, and ultimately that type of man is never going to be any more than what he is. So she's enabling him because she probably buys all his marijuana, his cigarettes, his alcohol, his video games, his whatever the case may be, and she gives and she gives and she gives, thinking it's an investment with a return. When actually that particular gentleman, it is not. If you do go with a man who is not working, just for example, they're more along that type 2 side. You want to look for a man that's in school or, shows some sort of aspirations or business sense about himself. Maybe he wants to, get in the studio and be an engineer. And he's trying to get some equipment, or he's a DJ, or, he's doing something that could build towards something. But if he's just sitting when you met him and wasn't doing shit or trying to do shit, he's probably not going to. And so that type 1 strong independent woman in 2015, we can be enablers because we try to support causes that don't have a purpose. Now, unfortunately, in 2015, the second type of woman is the thought, the ratchet ass. I got 6 kids, baby mama, never gonna be a wife, dirty female who don't clean. She don't motherfucking cook. She do keep her hair and her nails done, but please believe she probably don't really have any aspirations other than maybe doing hair in her basement or, sucking dicks for nicks. Whatever the case may be. No judgment, because everybody's been somebody else before they became who they are. So I respect that. But, the whole thing is a movement. For those who don't know what a thought is, thought stands for that hoe over there. And I don't know who started that shit, but that's what we come to know these unfortunate ladies as. They are thoughtish, they are rats. And usually you can pick those up anywhere on the corner for some fast food, a bag of weed, and or a beverage of their choice. But ultimately, I love everybody. I just want to point out these different types of people that I've noticed expanding in the world as far as 2015, because it is a scary situation, and I hope that maybe by shedding light to it, other people will start recognizing it and maybe we'll start addressing it. So, moving right along, because like I said, 15, 20 minutes, 30 at the most. You might not even get that. Check the time at the bottom of the screen, niggas. Got to make sure I'm looking cute, nigga. Anyway, so keeping it pushing, we're going to go right into the vent. The vent is a segment of the show where we talk about things we want to get off our chest. Sometimes they are personal things. Sometimes there are things that people send to me through the inbox or through comments, or it could be something that I pick offline that I found interesting. So, leading into this week, I decided to vent for Mr. T.I., aka Tip, but I don't know him well enough to call him Tip if you ask my mama. Anyway, T.I. was on Twitter this week, and he was speaking about, or should I say he was venting about all the females talking about Tiny. Now, Tiny is his wife. She used to sing with Escape. I wasn't big on female groups in the 90s unless you were TLC, but I'm almost positive she was with Escape. I will make sure that I get it correctly at the bottom for you. And I will also put I'll put his direct quote from Twitter. But what he was basically saying was that this is the woman I chose to be with. I'm tired of all you hoes calling her Miss Piggy and saying she's ugly. She is the mother of my children. She be over here fucking the shit out of me. And please believe, don't think that I would ever be with somebody who would talk shit about, my family. If I did decide to leave her, I still wouldn't be with your ratchet ass because you're disrespectful. This is my woman. Y'all need to quit playing. And ain't nobody got time for that shit because she be fucking me. And that's what it is. Fuck you, bitches. And that's, that was the purpose of what he was saying. I guess over the years, I would have to say I would notice that maybe occasionally somebody will make a comment about Miss Tiny, and I don't have an issue with her. The last thing I saw in the news regarding her was that she had got her eyes surgically done to be permanently the color versus wearing, contacts. And I don't have a problem with that. You got to do whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel good. And if a nigga out here publicly saying, look, bitch, you fucking the shit out of me, I don't care what them other hoes is thinking, please believe it's you and me forever, boo, then I'm about that life. She obviously got that kryptonite, that's that snappy nappy dugout, if you know what I mean. And you hoes don't hold a candle to her pussy. So I wouldn't even, I would stop trying to get at T.I. I felt like that was a get the fuck back kind of vent. And I just want to say shout out to T.I. for holding his woman down. I don't think that enough men profess their love for the women that they care for. I do know a few guys out there who, post pictures with their women and they're very proud of them and they're married or, they're working towards it. They have families. So I'm not saying all men, but I just want to give a special shout out for T.I. and his vent this week regarding his wife and trying to shut the hoes down because please believe he feel like his bitch is the shit and nothing's going to change that. So hoes, give it up. T.I. has spoken for and has spoken out, my niggas. But that was the vent. We're going to keep it right on, moving people. We got to keep it pushing because I got shit to do. You got shit to do. So topic number 4 is, as usual, near the end of what we're doing. I want to give you at least one thing you do not know about your girl P. So, as long as the audio turned out right, and I'll make sure that I get it, when you get the final edit. You probably heard me listening to the Yin Yang Twins featuring Lil Jon, and I was getting that salt shaker on. Now, one thing you guys probably don't know about me is that I love music. However, my favorite music, you want to talk about, getting the party started music, is, early 2000s, late 90s booty music. I love Lil Jon and Yin Yang Twins and the East Side Boys and all that shit. And my favorite song from that time frame is probably Juvenile, Back That Motherfucking Ass Up. You know what I'm saying? When the beat come on. Oh shit, it's about to go down. When I say I don't give a fuck what I'm doing, I could be driving in the car, I could be in the grocery store, I could be at the club, I could be outside the club. Please believe I am turning around, stopping what I'm doing, and I'm dropping it like it's motherfucking hot. That is my shit. I'm very, very classy, you know what I'm saying, and refined. Ooh. Most of the time. But if you play some Lil Jon or some Yin Yang Twins or some old Juvie and some Manny Fresh beats get to popping off, nigga, when I say we about to, ooh, shit. I love more than anything else, especially if I'm having a bad day. There's some old school booty music. So shout out to Juvenile and the Hot Boys and CMB back in the day. I don't know what y'all doing now, but and Lil Jon, especially being out here, in Atlanta. And then, side note, my favorite Atlanta rapper right now is 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz, nigga, and I'm looking forward to the album, so I cannot wait to the next 2 Chainz album drop. But one thing you guys do not know about me is that your girl right here is a huge booty music fan more than anything else. Even though I can get classy with you. We could play some Frank Sinatra and all that type of shit. But if you want to get P moving, put on some Lil Jon. And I'm about to twerk it out, nigga. Before we, say goodbye, we got to do the classifieds. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm going to get into topic 5 for you fine people, and we're going to go on with our day. As far as classifieds this week, what I'm trying to do is get people who have separate talents that need one another together. So I was talking to my homie Big Knot. He is the CEO of Renaissance Records based out of Detroit, and their head of promotions is a lovely gentleman by the name of Scandoa Crook. Whoa. Anyway, Scan does a lot for this team as far as promotions. He is a one-man show, and first of all, I just want to say shout out to you, Scan, because I'm very impressed. You are the pulse of Renaissance Records, and I think that you keeping the name out there is important to any label, and hats off and salute to you. Now, that being said, by him being a one-man show, a nigga could use some help. So even though I was talking to Big Not the owner, I just want to throw it out there that if anybody has any promotional talent, if you are a fan of Renaissance Records, Scan could really use an assistant as far as doing some different postings, maybe going to shows and throwing some flyers around, rocking the shirt, whatever the case may be. You can reach Scan at scandoapromotions@gmail.com, or you can inbox me. I will also put the link at the bottom and at the end per usual. But again, that is scandoapromotions@gmail.com. We are looking for someone to assist in that area as far as social media and potentially passing out flyers, doing a street team, that sort of thing. So please get at me or get at my nigga Scan. And last but not least, for classifieds, I want to first of all say shout out to Mr. Jigsaw, Jig3, and Jacody Films. And I hope I'm not fucking that name up. It looks like Jacody. It's Jacote. So that's what we're going to call it. But Jacody Films is a big up and coming film production. They do everything from actual feature films to music videos, and they have a lot of different stuff. So please look for the links for them if you were looking for some quality production. I mean, he's got the drones and all of the technical top notch shit. So if you're looking for something that is quality but not necessarily too expensive, it's affordable. It's not cheap. Don't get me wrong. We're not cheap niggas. We are not cheap niggas, but we can work with you. You want to get more information about them. I think he's also looking for extras for different commercials and videos and things of that nature. So you want to go to jacotyfilm.com, and that is JACOTE film.com. And again, I will put the link at the bottom and at the end. But they are always looking for fresh faces for different things as far as extras, commercials, music videos, dancers, whatever the case may be. So that would be your classifieds this week. I got promotional positions for Renaissance and film stuff for Jacody. I just want to say shout out to all the people who do take the 15, 20, 30 minutes, whatever, to sit here and enjoy what it is I have to offer. We're going to wrap it up. So again, my name is P. Flaco the Gangster, but some people call me P, some people call me Pretty, some people call me Flaco. Do you, whatever it is. If you know my government name, don't say it out loud. Not me. This was the You Can't Touch This episode, and some of the things you cannot touch is the 2015 man. He's either a little paid and sensitive, or he's just a little broke and hungry. The 2015 woman, she is independent, but she is also an enabler as far as weak niggas, or she is a ratchet ass baby mama / thought, or that hoe over there. Our topic 3, which is our vent, again, was about T.I. He's tired of people talking about his wife, Tiny. That's his motherfucking bitch. Her pussy is bomb. Quit playing. That's what it is. And our topic number 4, which would be the one thing you do not know about P, is that I am a huge fan of the booty music. Shout out to Lil Jon and Atlanta Sound. I love to shake it. If you want to get the party started for P, please put on something old school, 90s to 2000s, booty, bass, twerk, crunk, yeah. I appreciate you guys. I love you. I'm so glad that we got it in real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's time for the hug. You know what I'm saying? Bring it on in. Bring it up. Ooh, shit. Yes. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. If you're watching this on a Monday, or if you're catching it on a Saturday, whatever the case may be. Again, please stay to the end for links and new music. Last week I threw out some records, and I'm gonna probably do some more today. But I love you. I love you. I love you. I really, really appreciate you. You have no idea. Please go out there and do your best. Kiss your babies, because if that's what you got, that's all you got. I love you guys. I will see you next week. Please make sure you like, comment, and share. And, let's try to keep this thing going. If I get some more feedback, I can change up the show if you don't like what I'm doing. But, it is what it is. If you don't say nothing, nothing's going to be done. If you always did what you always done, you always get what you always got. So, this is P. I'll see you guys soon. You have a good one.
Call you daddy. Got picked up by my daddy. We roll round in his caddy. Told me to roll a fatty just for me, just for me. Yeah, cause my daddy don't smoke. But ooh, he got that stroke. I put him to my throat. Put him to my throat. Yeah, his dick be hard like coke. So I guess I'm on that dope. I guess I'm on that dope. On that dope. On that dope. Yeah, got cursed like wayward streets. When our cocks tend to meet, they hear me down the street, screaming, screaming down the street. Yeah, you call a play, I'm blocking, nigga. On your team, corner pocket, nigga. My daddy's dick like a rocket, nigga. And I'm coming, nigga, so don't stop, my nigga. I'm so turned on like a socket, nigga. You got my attention, so I'm stopping, nigga. And my body's too hot, my nigga. And you rock, my nigga, so what's poppin', nigga? Just give me all you got, my nigga. And these panties will drop, my nigga. I don't take shorts, new topic, nigga. Don't lie if you ain't got, my nigga. Or you just might get socked, my nigga. And your name I forgot, my nigga. Damn.
Oh,